Hi, welcome to Simply Scuba. Here we have the AquaLung Fusion Fit Aircore Drysuit. So this is a Fusion Aircore Drysuit for women. Because it's fusion, it has two layers. So you have an internal membrane, which is going to let you sort of stay dry. And then it has the external layer that holds it all together. What makes this great is that it's incredibly flexible. So the internal suit, the membrane tri-laminate dry suit that's keeping you dry, is a little bit oversized. But then to save that being sort of big and baggy, you have this external layer which pulls it all nice and close to your body, makes it nice and streamlined, but it still allows you to flex. So this dry suit you'll see will actually kind of stretch and move around, which makes it really great whilst you're dry suit diving, so you can move around and you're not obstructed in any way. So if we take a closer look, if we start up around the neck, you have a silicone neck seal. So in here, you can't really see it, but if I peel this back, you can see it has the ring system in there to keep that. So that's very handy. It acts very similar to a latex neck seal. It's very flexible, it's very comfortable. If you have a latex allergy, this is a great alternative. But if you do rip or tear it, you can replace it in minutes. Instead of having to glue it in, you can just get a replacement seal and just push it in even whilst you're on the dive boat. So moving down to the chest, you can see you have your chest inflator. So this is swivel, so you can angle that in whichever direction you want. And as you can see, it has a different type of zipper. This is a sort of a U or a C-shaped zipper that goes down. So you can get in and out of the suit all by yourself. It's very comfortable. It means you don't have that zipper kind of coming across your chest or across the back of your shoulders. I'll show you the inside a little bit later. Over your left-hand shoulder, you've got your dump valve. So a traditional automatic dump valve adjusts exactly how much gas you want to dump, and then you can bash it if you want to open it fully. Moving down to the cuffs, you can see we have an oval silicone cuff seal on that. Again, just like the neck, if you rip this cuff at any stage, very quick and easy to replace. You just remove this internal hard ring and then replace that cuff seal, put it back in. Also means that you can attach a dry glove system onto this at a later stage, a very handy sort of upgrade to your dry suit. So moving down the suit, so this external sort of fusion layer, it's a little bit like neoprene. It feels like sort of 1mm neoprene. It's very flexible. You've got very few seams and they're mirrored to the internal sort of tri-laminate suit, which means that's much less likely to develop leaks over sort of long periods. Moving down to your thighs, you have thigh pockets on either side. So these are bellowed as well. So you've got a little zipper on each side, and that just allows the pocket just to bellow out, make it a little bit larger, or if you don't have quite so much in, you can zip it up. It makes it a bit neater. On the inside of these, you do have some anchor points to attach lanyards, but you also have this. So this is a bungee cord that attaches on the inside of your dry suit to your suspenders. And that's because you have this external shell, the fusion section, that the pocket is attached to. If you put something really heavy into that, because it's stretchy, it's just going to sag down. So this acts as an anchor point just to hold your pockets up, stop them from slipping down, and keeps them in position. You can adjust it really quick and easy. You've got just that system there, and then you can loosen it off by pulling on that little circle. Very clever, very simple design. Moving down to the knees. So the knees have this Gator Tech protection, just like your elbows. You've got a very long zipper running down the side. And this kind of shows how the suit works in that you have the external layer, this is the fusion layer, and then the internal layer that's keeping you dry. Underneath that, you also have, if I undo this Velcro just to remove that, you also have this section of neoprene that just runs underneath the knee pads. You also have the same on the elbows, and that just adds a little bit of sort of protection, especially when you're sort of doing skills on the bottom. You've got that added protection for your knees as well as your tri-laminate suit. It's going to protect it from sort of knocks and scrapes. And then it goes down to a sock, nice big open So the ankle, so it's very easy to get your foot in and out of. You can put a nice big thick pair of dry socks sort of on the inside of that. And then of course you just put rock boots over the top. So if I turn the suit around, show you the back of the suit before we go inside. So the back just mirrors the front, very subtle, simple design. You've got that little seam of purple running down the stitching, and then just the AquaLung logo on the back. So then we go to look on the inside of the suit. So undoing the zipper, you've got a plastic zipper over the top, which is just the protective. So that's very quick and easy to undo. And then you have a brass zipper underneath that. So most brass zippers are quite stiff and quite hard to undo, especially one-handed, but these are very quick and easy to undo, even when you're inside of the suit. So opening it up, you can see it's a bit messy when you sort of first look into it, but when you get the suit home, it makes a lot of sense. So you have your suspenders. So the suspenders are elasticated, so very comfortable, but you also have padding across your back. So this section is sort of free floating, becomes part of your suspenders. Just gives you a bit of added padding across your back if you're wearing a back plate or if you're wearing like a heavier 15 litre. You also have a small zippered pocket, so very handy for some essentials, just to keep your essentials to hand whilst you're walking around the dive site, or you can take it with you on the dive. So inside you can see these little zips. So this is where you can separate the external fusion layer. If I just undo one of these zippers, and as you can see, we have this separate outer layer and then the internal membrane. So this is keeping you dry. This is the Aircore. The Aircore gets its name because it's breathable. So even when you're on the surface, even when you're fully zipped up into the suit, you'll be able to sort of breathe through this membrane, so you're not going to get all hot and sweaty sort of before and after the dive, but it will keep you completely dry in the water. The external layer, this fusion, is just to keep all the suit together, keep you nice and streamlined whilst allowing you to flex. So it's a great all-round suit, very flexible, very easy to get in and out of. Because that internal membrane is slightly oversized, it means that you can get in and out of the suit very quick and easy. If I just do this zipper up, by yourself, you don't need a buddy to help you get in and out of the suit. It's very quick and easy. Of course, you still got the padding over your shoulders. The zipper doesn't get in the way, so with your shoulder straps, it's not going to be uncomfortable. It's a fantastic all-round dry suit. This is the AquaLung Fusion Fit Aircore Drysuit. If you missed our latest episode of Weird Wednesday, you can click on the link at the top to watch that. Thanks for watching, and safe diving.